So exactly how bad is the Toronto real estate market right now? As you probably know, the inflation went down just a little bit, and some agents, not all, some agents are kind of using this as an opportunity to tell their clients like, hey, inflation's down, so things are kind of getting back to normal, so let's go up, buy and sell. Uh, I think it's kind of downplaying exactly how serious the situation is. So this is comparing March and April. And so this was the peak of the market, and I'm going to compare it to July and August, which is the slowest time of the year right now. So at the peak of the market, 77% of the listings that came up in Toronto were selling above asking price. That is a huge amount. That's almost like 8 out of 10 listings that came up, guaranteed it was going to sell above asking price. And the sale to list price ratio was at 112%. And you can see which price ranges were very popular back then, like 1 million to 1.5, that was a very popular price range. 700 to 799, that was the most popular price range, and a whole bunch of sales above $2 million. So let's see how it has changed from March and April to July and August. You can see a big drop for the $2 million price range, and this one here, which was very popular, it has also dropped. Right now, the most popular price range is 600 to 700,000. And remember this one here, back, I'm going to go back. Sale to list price ratio was 112, and 77% of listings sold above asking price. And we go back to July and August. Now it is at 27% of listings selling above asking price, and the sale to list price ratio is dropped to 98.8%. So there is a little bit of room for negotiation if you guys are out shopping for homes. So that was the very basic overview of all of Toronto, like every type of house. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break it down by Central, West, and East. So first of all, let's cover number of sales. Number of sales. So this is Central is in dark purple here, and West is down here in purple, and light purple, I guess, is East. So the market peaked for every single region in March, and you can see how much it has dropped by. So this was July. July was the slowest month so far this year. Like you can see, January was pretty slow, but July was even slower than January. But what I did was I pulled up the stats up until August 22, and look at the difference. It's going to be even slower than July, and by a lot. I'm going to show you guys the exact numbers right now. And same thing for West. West has been declining, not as much as Central, but it has been declining as well. So exactly what is the percentage drop in the number of sales? I have it right here. From March to July, the West end has dropped 54%, Central has dropped 55%, and East end has dropped 53%. Keep in mind this is just from March to July, so that's a huge drop in the number of sales. Now, next thing I wanted to cover was, like, will August be even slower? And I think, as I showed you guys on the chart, it looks like it will be, because I have it here, all the numbers. The March was the peak of the market for Toronto, so this is the number of homes sold in West, Central, East, and all of Toronto added together. And the slowest month so far was July. So you can see here, like, it's not even close. Like, West End had over 1,000 sales, and in July it was only 469. That's a drop of 54%. But this is what's actually even scarier. This is how many homes have sold in August so far, all the way up until August 22. And look at the numbers. They're not even anywhere close to July. I realize there's still like 1 week left, so like they could jump up. But even if you were to add, like, let's say 1 week left, so 25% on top of these, looks like it's going to be even slower than July. And for example, if you look at all of Toronto, in July, well, in March they were almost at 4,000 sales. And in July, they were right around the 1,800 mark. And so far in August, in the 22 days, we are less than 1,100. Now, let's look at prices, because everybody wants to know prices, right? Obviously, the price is king. So what I did was I broke down average prices for detached homes. So you can see, for example, here in Central Toronto, they were selling above like $2.7 million, and it peaked in April at $2.8 million. And now in July, they were selling for 2.1. That's a drop of 26% in only a matter of months. And keep in mind, these are average prices. In West End, they were at $1.7 million, and now they're selling just below 1.4. That's a drop 19%. And East is down 17% for detached homes average prices. Now let's look at condos, because condos are a huge market in Toronto, as everybody knows. So let's look at the average prices for condos. Condos not doing as badly as detached homes. You can see here, since the peak of the market, they are down approximately 10%. West End is down 13%. They're selling at about $665,000. Downtown Toronto, I mean Central Toronto, which includes downtown Toronto, they're down about 10%. Now, I also want to just kind of throw this in there. Like, obviously, whatever is happening right now is not exclusive just to Toronto. I did another video where I compared like the big 5 regions like Halton, Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham. And this is number of homes sold from the beginning of the year all the way up until July. You can see pretty much for almost every single region, July was the slowest month so far we've had this year. But as I just showed you guys in another chart, looks like August is going to be the slowest month. It's going to beat out even July, which is kind of depressing if you guys are thinking of selling a house. And I think that's all I want to show you guys for now. If you guys like this kind of stuff, like I try to bring just stats, and I try to keep my sales bias out of it. Just present you guys stats, so it kind of hopefully helps you guys out if you guys are thinking of buying or selling. And if you guys need any help, you can reach me by calling me or texting me at this number. But that's not what it was about. It was mostly just presented you guys stats, and I think that's about it. Thanks. See ya.